Welcome to the 2025 MSLB Winter Grand Final. Today we've got the Internationale Perth Futsal Club versus Wolves SBISC 1994, I believe is their name. No, 94 Black. Sorry. So starting off the lineup for Internationale Perth, we've got Betim Ziba, number 2, Michael De Philippis, number 4, Kai Lander, number 46, Nathan Govias in goals, number 11, Rama Elliott, number 67, Rory Wilkinson, number 96, Anthony Omolchuk, number 74, Johnny Pham, number 60, Fionn Mulhund, number 75, Braden Tran, number 23, and Sam Luxon, number 9. For Wolves SBIC Black, we've got Gurkam Choskun, number 81, Joshua Gray, number 83, Takayashi Watanabe, number 80, Mark Bentley, number 5, Colin White, number 84, Shane Chandran, number 82, William Harrison, number 11, and Vinicius Magnuson, number 9. Ziba kicks us off to De Philippis, to Pham. Pham now back to De Philippis, as the pass just a bit wayward there for Ziba. Now, it's Fionn Mulhund, the number 75, rotates into the target position. Now Choskun, good feet there for him, tries to get past Pham, but Pham does well. Out wide now, down the line for Fionn. Ziba on the run, but has to reset back for Pham, one-on-one with White there. Now through ball to Ziba. Ziba, Choskun, good tackle there. Now De Philippis, what can he convert from here? Out wide to Ziba again. Ziba sees it off, but White, where Grady now under pressure, 2-man there, but Magnuson is through. Back out to Choskun. Choskun there, can he get the shot? But Mulholland denies. Fionn denies, sorry. Out wide to White. To Grady now. Back to White. Magnuson. Grady against De Philippis, but White now. Out wide to Grady again. Now the ball bets Ziba. Does well. Magnuson the shot, and Govias. Fingertip save there from him. And the second save as well, as made sure to clear it out. Danger. Choskun to Grady. Grady now. Is he able to convert? White. Middle for Magnuson. Back to Grady. De Philippis, good block there, but Magnuson receives the ball in the end. One shots on, and Govias. What a save that is. Second split save to keep his clean sheet for now. 7 minutes into this game, and it's all to play for. 4 minutes, sorry, as Bentley has to come out, but knocks it off of De Philippis now. Under pressure, Grady has to clear it out there. Back to Ziba. Ziba out wide to Fionn, to Pham. Back to Ziba. De Philippis now. Philippis to Ziba again. Philippis from the back to Pham. Magnuson steps up, gives him enough space as Wolves SBIC just choose to sit halfway and allow Perth to play the ball to the back. But Ziba now for an opportunity has to reset back to Fionn though. Now White doing well to hold up the Philippis. Perth creep deeper and deeper into Wolves territory here. Wolves defense showing small signs of crack now, as Pham there was an excellent opportunity, but Bentley denies. The excellent sliding save there to keep his clean sheet as well. Both keepers pulling saves straight out of nowhere. As De Philippis now for Fionn, shots on. White with a good block there to deny. Fionn to take. Out wide to De Philippis, to Pham now, under pressure from Choskun. Magnuson steps up. One-on-one De Philippis, but Fionn, good touch there, as Magnuson there wins it back for SBIC. And White to take it. Out wide to Grady. Grady over the top, but unable to find the feet. Govias now over the top for Fionn, but White goes over him. An excellent save there from Bentley. Just to see fingertip save there from him again. Bentley doing well so far in the early stages of this game, keeping SBISC in contention here. Same goes for Nathan Govias. Critical saves from both keepers. It's now De Philippus out wide to Zeba. Back to De Philippus. To Fionn, and Pham now gets through. Back to Fionn. Pham to Zeba. Now White to Grady. Grady now gets past 1. Can he get past 2? Yes, he does. And gets past 3, but the foul there called. Foul there from Zeba, I believe, on Colm White. Now Grady to take shots on, and it's hit the crossbar. Good curve there from Joshua Grady, nearly finding his first for the game. As Takayashi Watanabe subs on. Watanabe, Zeba, out wide to Omelchuk. De Philippus to Zeba, and it's gone out for SBISC. Now Choskun out wide to White. Over the top for Watanabe. Watanabe flicks into the middle, but nobody's there yet as Lander just has to clear it out. Now Watanabe over the top for nobody, unfortunately, as the team just wasn't ready. As Wilkinson now starts. A real quick ball switch there. Now De Philippus over the top for Lander, but blocked well by Watanabe, as now Sean is on. Now Chandran, Watanabe, back to Chandran. Good tackle there from De Philippus, sliding out, keep the goal safe. Now Chandran to Watanabe, blocked by Wilkinson. Now back to Watanabe. Wilkinson keeps the pressure on. De Philippus out wide to Omelchuk to Lander now. Lander tries to play 1-2, but unable to find Omelchuk on the follow-up. Over the top by Grady, but Govias to recover. Govias out wide to Wilkinson. Back to Lander, but Choskin does well. And rolls all back to Bentley now. Back to Watanabe. Watanabe to Choskin. Choskin to Chandran. Out wide to Watanabe. One-on-one with Lander now. Takes his time. Resets back to Grady. Grady does well, gets past Omelchuk, and the shot's on. It's corner ball. Now, chip ball for Choskun. Touch in, and the volley denied by Wilkinson there, unfortunately. Now, he also comes in for the sub as Colm White comes in for his second stint of this game. White out wide, Watanabe. SBISC ball again. Watanabe to Chandran. Down the line, Watanabe into the middle, under pressure, but keeps well hold of the ball. Now White plays over top of Grady for Watanabe again, and the volley is on. Can he get past Lander? Lander does well, as Wilkinson has to send it out for White to receive. Resets back to Bentley. Bentley taking his time. 4 seconds on the clock for him. And that was 4 seconds, unfortunately. An indirect free kick will be called. I believe Landa, the Philippus, and Omulchuk having a bit of discussion there. And Fiona regarding who to take this indirect free kick. Now, the Philippus fakes it for Landa, but Chandra to take it in the end. Now, SBISC ball again into the middle for White, but Fiona just clears it out for the Philippus now. Out wide for Omulchuk, back to the Philippus. Philippus tries to get past White, but isn't able to do so. Back to Omulchuk. Out wide to the Philippus. Omulchuk is through, and Chandra, mistake from him there, diving in for, but just couldn't quite find the target there. Now Choskun subbing back on. Top, the Philippus controls it well with his chest. Now Wilkinson. One-on-one Watanabe over the top for the Philippus. And he gets through that, but Choskin just sees the ball out. Choskin out wide as Rama Elliott clocks on for the first time. Now, shots on, but just misses the top corner there. Now, I believe Bentley to take to Magnuson now. Magnuson loses the ball out. Side ball for Inter Perth now. Wide to Elliott. Back to Landa. Over wide for Omulchuk. Elliott loses his footing there, and Magnuson is through. One-on-one with Govias, and Govias does enough to keep Max at bay, but the shot from shoulder also blocked out by Wilkinson. And Choskun unable to get a hold of that one as Wilkinson sliding out. Now to Landa. Out wide to Chandra. Now Magnuson down the line for White. White flicks it over for Choskun over the top for Magnuson again, but just a bit too fast and a bit too wide. Landa back to Omulchuk. Landa again. Elliott to Omulchuk, but Choskun does well. Magnuson now one-on-one with Elliott, resets it to Choskun. Choskun now gets past Omulchuk, flicks it over, but Magnuson, a good save there from Govias, and the shot's on from Grady, and blocked well by Landa. Now Landa's through, and Grady has to come back. Bentley there, the back pass is there for Omulchuk to finish off. The link-up play, counter-attack from Inter Perth is perfectly executed as they put themselves on the scoring sheet. 1-0 to Internationale Perth. As now Choskun past Wilkinson. Choskun keeps going. Resets back to White. To Magnuson. Out wide, flicked out. Now Magnuson's ball again. To Choskun. Choskun turns it for the shot, but Pham does well. and Choskin under pressure. Choskin. Now Magnuson through Elliot's legs, but into ball in the end. Elliot to take. Wilkinson, unfortunate touch there as now Tom White for Magnuson. The volley's on the touch, but Wilkinson sees it out. 3 minutes on the clock. Now to Grady. To now Takia Watanabe. Pham intercepted well there for Wilkinson. Back to Pham, but Magnuson just gets ahead of her. Now Magnuson to White and Omulchuk. Good tackle there from him to keep it on. Now, sorry, Fionn there does well. Pham to Elliot. Elliot over the top for Wilkinson, but touch just fails him. Grady now to take the ball back. Grady over the top. Watanabe unable to keep it underneath his foot. Govias to Elliot. Back to Fionn over the top by Grady to receive for SBISC. Omulchuk, Fionn, sorry, with the chance now. Gets past Magnuson and the shot's on. Excellent save there from Bentley. Despite conceding one goal, Bentley has been outstanding so far. Haven't been called into action multiple times already. Well, unlucky to not be able to get that save on the back post. Shot unable to challenge Bentley. Bentley to Watanabe. Watanabe now. Back to White. White to Grady. Grady is blocked by Zeba. Now Pham takes his time to Fionn. Now to Elliot. Elliot flicks it down the line, but Bentley is well aware. Bentley a long ball, but Pham intercepts well. Now Choskin to Grady. White, sorry. Flicks it for Choskin again, but the Philippines does well. Keep it away. And Magnuson controls it perfectly. To Watanabe now. Flicks it through to Philippus, but unable to get to that ball. The Philippus to take. Pham to Zeba. Zeba out wide to the Philippus. One-on-one with Magnuson now. The Philippus down through the middle, but Bentley to receive. To Watanabe. Watanabe now. Through the legs, but Choskin does well. Choskin gets by Omulchuk. Now the Philippus. Zeba. The Philippus over the top for Zeba. Now Choskin to Watanabe through, but the Philippus. Philippus now. Fionn to Zeba. Back to the Philippus. Unable to find Fionn's foot in the middle there, as 40 seconds on the clock for SBISC. Now Sean down the line for Watanabe. Pressure, and the Philippus does just enough to keep the ball. Fionn to Landa. Landa now. Back to Philippus. Out wide to Zeba. Zeba now over the top for Landa. Flicks it over for Fionn. The controls well, but Bentley does even better to grab and keep a hold of the ball. Zeba. Fionn cuts in the middle, shots on. Never to connect there well as Magnuson's through now, but through Magnuson's leg, a sliding tackle. The tackle deemed unsafe. Now Cho's going to take over the top for Watanabe back to Magnuson. Magnuson now to Watanabe down the line for Magnuson again, but the Philippus controls it and sees it out for Inter. Now Cho's shots on, unable to find the back of the net. 1 second to go. Vias opts to go long and timer just runs out. And we'll be back with you after this ad break.
Fine, Dinos. Oh, great save there from Oates.
Arden Yilmaz with a great split save.
Neves with a great ball to Rindell. Houston, and what a save! Oh my days, Danny Buey.
Amos went well. Mencha, an opportunity, cutting one way. It's the shot up, little chip, and then on the follow-up, what a save by Kirkby. Brilliant double save. And Dino's here's Serrano. It's missing, and it's in the back of the net from Serrano! Go, Serrano! Brilliant! The set piece.
Ammo, but Longabata can break now. Still Hames hits! And a brilliant goal by Juan Hames. Beats one, beats two, and beats the keeper.
Sent across well, but Famado with an opportunity to shoot. And scores! For the final kick of the game.
Side ball. And wow!
Back underway now as Erskine with a good chance there. The Philippus though does well. Now Erskine, Govias, the Philippus, Zebop out wide. Tanabe shots on for him, out wide to Magnuson. Blocked well by Zeba though and sees the ball out. Now, shots on. Unlucky to not hit the target. Now, Watanabe is through.
Unlucky Taka.
Govias out wide to Fionn. Fionn gets past Magnuson. Does he? Nearly does, but Chandra to hold the ball up instead for SBISC. Loses out against the Philippus though. The Philippus putting everything along the line. But the foul is called against him in the end. Out wide. Lander to the Philippus. Back to Fiona. Centre court, Lander again. The Philippus now.
Step up, Shane. Step up. Step up, make him play. You don't have to dive in, but make him
Back
play.
to Fiona. Ziba does well though. Keeps a hold of it for the Philippus now.
Drop, G.
Over the top for Omechuk. What a ball that is. And opportunity there for Ziba. But Bentley does well.
Drive.
Chandra looks for Choskin. Magnuson is there, receives though, and the touch fails him unfortunately as Lander takes a hold. And Ziba now one-on-one with Bentley. Bentley though coming well out of his D. Now back again, Chandra sliding, saves it. Bentley now also sliding, saves it again. Magnuson now on the counter attack, 3v2. Looks for the back post. Now the middle just crumbles under the pressure of the counter attack as Choskin sees it out early. Plays it off. Easy ball down the line. Through. Keep it.
Shane, that's where you got to step across him, mate.
Clears it away. Scobias goes for long throw, but has the heat up.
You good?
Watanabe blocked by Ziba.
Back tacker.
Back to the Philippus. Magnuson. The Philippus again keeps control of the ball under pressure. Doing really well for Inter Perth. Now, Choskin tries to get past. Watanabe now to receive. Choskin just not ready for that through ball. Ziba. Govias back to Ziba.
Don't dive there.
Now, over the top. The Philippus unable to reach it with his head. Ball not on the line. Common mistake made. Silly mistake to be fair. Now Ziba. Back to Omechuk. At the top for Wilkinson, but Bentley to receive. Magnuson now. Driving down the line for Choskin. Back to White. Choskin, White. Can he get past Ziba? Magnuson the shot! And it's just rebounded off the post.
That's happened too many times today.
As
Keep going, Tax.
SBISC continue to search for that goal that they need.
Come.
He nearly finds the equalizer, but slight heartbreak for them for now. 8 more minutes of stop clock
Don't let him get by you. Don't let him get
to
by you.
go
Well done.
till
Tom, are you good?
now Wilkinson, Elliott. Wilkinson plays it out for Elliott, but Brady sees it out. The rolling foul called against SBISC. 2 fouls for them now.
Number 2's yours, Vin.
Elliott
Get inside.
plays for Ziba. The shot unable to, well wide of the target. It's corner ball though. Deflection called by the referees. Now, Omechuk. Ziba has seen out by Choskin. Omechuk. Ball not on the line. Choskin.
Come back now. Come back. Come back. Set up, boys. Set up.
Now to Ziba. Ziba back to Omechuk now. Through for Wilkinson. Wilkinson flicks it around, but Ziva unable to get to it. Wilkinson, sorry, Magnuson back to Choskin. Choskin now. Choskin over the through ball there for White, but he had just rotated out of that position. Now through ball for Elliott, but blocked well by Choskin. Now Wilkinson back to Choskin, fix it over for White, and that's a perfect ball there for White. Back to Choskin, resets it, but Omilchuk does well to recover the other. Counter-attack is now on, one-on-one with Grady. It's now out wide for Wilkinson. Through ball, and the back post is unable to reach Omilchuk's feet. Now out wide to Fam, resets back to Beyond, back to Wilkinson though, and with Watanabe, Magnuson, Grady, over the top for Magnuson, and just can't reach it. Never mind, still in there, play Fam to Omilchuk, back to Fionn, Fionn down the line, and the shot, toe poke, doesn't challenge Bentley. Magnuson unable to keep a hold of the ball. Now, Fam fakes the ball. Jeez. Ball nearly hitting the live stream. Now, timeout has been called by SBISC as they will hope to bounce back and get the goal that they need. We'll be back with you shortly.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Timeout over now for SBISC. Watanabe plays it off for Truskin. Truskin first time shot there. Trying to catch Govias off guard.
You're going to have to press him in.
Now
Wilkinson under pressure from Magnuson as Choskun wins the ball back. Magnuson there, back to Grady, then blocked up by Choskun. Govias sliding out to keep the ball away from the back post to Grady. Now, Magnuson back to Watanabe, to Grady. Can he flick it around? Gets past Fan, but Fiona in the top corner from Choskun. It's coming, but just not there yet. Now, the goal. Govias tries to see center. Believe he's happy with it now. We'll get back underway. Govias. Wide to Philippus. Back to Fion. Bam now there though, and to De Philippus. Wilkinson. Back to Fion. De Philippus now. Wilkinson. Watanabe nearly wins it back for SBISC, but Wilkinson with a chance there. Double team works out well for SBISC, and Grady plays it.
Side ball black.
How Watanabe out wide, but White's unable to reach it in time. Cam plays it out to Fion, sorry, back to De Philippus, good ball there, but Watanabe doing well to keep it out. De Philippus' ball now, Fion for Wilkinson, turns, but can't keep it under control. Now, of the top, Grady for Watanabe, beats out De Philippus, but Fion intercepts well and gets through Vinny Magnuson. Now he's one-on-one with Grady, but Grady sliding out for the tackle. Now, Magnuson's ball. Of the top for White, intercepted well by De Philippus. De Philippus having a solid game so far, playing nearly all the minutes, having been outstanding defensively for Inter Perth when it matters. Grady to White, Grady also the shot, and Govias saves it well. A bit disappointing that he couldn't catch that, but it was a hard shot. As Harrison Williamson. White. To Watanabe, but Govias saves it well.
Josh, check your shoulder.
Now,
Press him. Tackle, we've got to press.
Zeba over the top for Fam again, but into the hands of Harrison, the second keeper for SBISC, who's just clocked on for his first shift. As now Grady shots on for him, but doesn't trouble Govias. Now the focus under pressure. Magnuson pressing hard. Watanabe now pressing Zeba as Colm White hits it for Grady. The focus just clears it out. White, Zeba does well. Cleared out by Wilkinson.
Hey, drop.
Harrison keeps it in. Fifth man from SBISC. Long top ball, and it's... The ball was... And the ball was... The ball was in Govias' hands before it had gone in. Therefore, the goal does not stand, as it is a foul. Now, out. The Philippus can't get past Magnuson, and the foul is called. Bentley getting a yellow.
Keep talking, though. I like it.
Philippus. Wilkinson fakes it. The Philippus to shoot. Just wide. Troskin sits deep against the Philippus. Now, Harrison plays it out to White under pressure now. Colin White. Magnuson has to clear it out long. Harrison is there, but the Philippus gets there first. Harrison does well. The Philippus to Pham. Back to Wilkinson. Pham again, but just runs out of space. Harrison back to White. White out wide to Grady. Grady now loses out to Wilkinson. Pham. The shot has just gone wide. 3 minutes on the clock, and the fifth man does not seem to be working for SBISC here. Colin White. No longer under pressure at White to Magnuson.
Don't force it! Don't force it! Don't force it!
To
Don't force it!
Troskin out wide to White. Back to Magnuson. To Harrison. Harrison into the middle, but pressure is on, and the goal is missed. The Philippus unable to find the back of the net. Harrison now. Starts with White. White and Harrison. Magnuson stepping forward. The Philippus good pressure there, but White sees it out. White stays 5 away. Elliott can't get past White, but can't keep it in either. Elliott now to the Philippus. The Philippus down the line for Grady. Good tackle there. Philippus takes a moment for himself. Philippus. For Wilkinson, blocked well by Grady there, and Elliott now. Trying to get past Troskin, the pass intercepted well. Troskin looking for his options. Resets back to Grady. Grady over the top for Magnuson, and Govias, good hands. Keep his ball again for Harrison. Now Harrison over the top for Colin White. As he can't quite connect that to his foot.
If they press with two, there's space in behind.
Only when he's doing the sub, he needs to hand.
The Philippus over the top for Omochuk. It's Harrison under pressure there. Omochuk just misses over the bar as Grady now. Panic setting in for SBISC. Minute 30 left. Still no goal for them, unfortunately. Langer clock's on.
G, press your play, press your play, press
Land
your play.
up to Zeba. Zeba under pressure from Grady. Zeba sliding out. Magnuson though wins it in the end for Grady. Down the line he goes. Opportunity there for him, but still can't find that back of the net. Govias having done everything he can for Inter Perth there, and that's a long ball, perfect, and Colin White just has header it out. Now Zeba, top ball. Omochuk's first time shot there. Well saved by Harrison. Zeba. Elliott Blocked by Watanabe. Took, sees it out. A minute to go. Anything's still possible. Only 1-0 for Internationale Perth. As over top for Elliott though, he's fully free, but the touch fails him there, and Harrison has to clear it out.
Press right up on him.
Finally now, Govias looks for the long ball again. Long throw comes out and just gone to the wrong side.
Vinny and Fifth, go!
Now, Vinny Magnuson to White. Harrison there controls it well, but loses out to Lander. Lander shoots the first time and
Vinny, don't back up there, go straight to him.
couldn't keep it in. Harrison now to get back on the way, keep his ball. Long ball to Watanabe, foul not called. Back to Harrison it goes. Harrison rolls it out for Magnuson. Magnuson back to Harrison. Now looks for the shot, gets past one, but loses his footing and can't.
On the keeper!
Now Elliott
Press!
under pressure there from Magnuson. Ball eventually running out of space. Zeba to take 20 seconds on the clock.
Vinny on the keeper!
Possession is all they need. Keep Truskin stays now, but Lander still unaware of the ball, but the Philippus wins the possession back for Northern into Perth, sorry. Zeba free up wide, Lander's there. Turns around and shots on for him, but just wide. 8 seconds to go as Harrison will look to go long. Out wide to Watanabe. Back to Magnuson now. Magnuson, can he get past? Good opportunity for Truskin. A shot on, but it's just at the post again, and it's heartbreak for Wolves SBISC Black as they fail to capture a goal. 1-0 for Internationale Perth. It's full time now for Internationale Perth, who are the grand final champions for this 2025 winter grand season, and we'll be having the match stats up with you shortly.